Today I want to try something fun. I wanted to, I guess, create or capture the feeling of a cityscape or a city, more nightlife with the lights and the feeling of energy. So what I'm going to use is two reference photos. One, you get the feel of the city at night, um, plenty of lights against a dark background. And then I chose another photo more at dusk or sunset, so you can see more of the buildings, get a feel what the buildings are like. So let's see. I'm using an old software, Art Explosion Publisher, which is a desktop publishing software, and there are plenty of desktop publishing software or DDP out there. I think there are some free ones too. And they generate, I guess, layouts, and you can manipulate the images and change and arrange lettering um, to get a layout that you will like. But I'm just going to see or have fun trying to create a nightlife scene. So I'm going to start with I guess, a rectangle, and the mood of the city is going to be dark. So let's see. I'm going to fill it maybe black because of the, but because of the city lights, it's not totally black. Um, this shade of black. So let's try to lighten it up a little bit. Um, to indicate there may be some lights somewhere. This might be a little bit too light. Let us see. And then I'm going to create um, a rectangle. Let's get our rectangle and create a building. Let's create our buildings. There are plenty of buildings in the city. So let's take a look at this reference. You see all the buildings around, and I see multiple buildings. I'm not going to create the whole city, any particular city, just a feel of the large buildings against a dark sky with plenty of lighting. And I'm going to let's try a taller building. And I am going to, I'm not sure, I see a building that you can see a side on it. So I'm going to try to create another building. Let's make it smaller. No particular reason. I'm just looking at the reference photo here. And you see this building, you can see the side and the top of the building. So I'm going to use a pencil and then try to create, let's see, a side here. Not perfect by any means, but you can get the picture. And then you create, all right, side. Okay. So far so good. And let's create a few more buildings. In the city, there are some tall buildings, skyscrapers, skinny buildings, short buildings. Okay, now it's hard to get excited when you don't see any lights. So let's try to create some lights. And with desktop publishing, you have a number of options, and this is an older version. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create, I'm going to take something from like a calendar, because I want the rows and the columns to match the windows of a building. So let's maybe do maybe 9 rows, and let's see, 5 columns, and that will give me sort of a window look. So let's see if I stretch it out and maybe close it up, you can get the feel of like windows. And the height of the building. Okay, and then I'm going to change, let's see, the color of this row. Let's make it, I see on my reference picture here, let's see, you see lights and then you see darkness between the floors of the building. So let's make this this color table, instead of green, let's make that black. So you get you can see the light, make it the white against the dark background more intense. So let's do it again with this row. I'm going to change that to be also black, and this last, I guess I can call it a floor, but that's not really, it's in between. Let's see. Okay, let's make that. Okay, so it kind of simulates the lights that are on at night in the city. So we'll do that there, and we need to make some more, so I can actually copy this and paste it and use it for another building. Maybe, how about this one in the corner over here? Let's close that a little bit and somewhat a little bit. Now in my reference photo, there's some dark spaces in between the buildings. It appears to be going maybe down a corridor. So let's see if I can make it dark here. Let's see. Let's fill it. I'm just going by instinct of what I want it to feel like. Okay, that's, so let's see if we can set that back. Back. So let's see, let's bring that all the way back, and then bring it forward. Let's see if I can do that. You have to kind of play around with desktop publishing software to get what you want, but if you're already good at it, now what I'm trying to do is get this to go in the back, but let's do it this way, because I wanted to indicate, sometimes at night you can't see, like in this picture, you can't see what's going on back here or over here, but you kind of know there's something there because there are a lot of dark corners in the city. Okay, so let's leave that. And I need another face for this. So let's try to fill it. How about I make that solid white, but I don't want it all white, so let's see if we can do something with it. I'm going to try No, that's not quite what I'm looking for, something abstract. To look like a lot of windows. Okay, let's see. Like something is going on, not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe if I change the color of it, let's see. Maybe, no. Sort of, because in the city, even though all the lights are there, but they have different design patterns. If you look here, you see the buildings, the lighting are a little bit different. Like this one is tall, but there is like a dark line in the middle. This one has bigger windows than the one back here. So I just want to kind of give an impression of what I'm seeing. So maybe if I do that, and if I, let's see, bring something down the middle here to look like it's dividing, like there's a column in the middle. So let's see if I can fill that. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I guess give some interest anyway. So let's finish. Let me pause here and then we'll pick it up in the next video.